In this last example, we're going to use the intermediate value theorem to show that the equation below has a solution. All right, so we have x cubed plus sine of x is equal to 11. Now, there isn't really a good algebraic way to solve this. We could graph it and maybe solve it that way. But we're going to just, all we need to show is that a solution exists. All right, we're not actually trying to find the solution here. So I'm going to use the intermediate value theorem, but I'm going to define a function f of x as x cubed plus sine of x minus 11. Okay, so that means that if this is equal to 0, then this equation that we have up here has a solution, right? Because all I did was subtract 11 from both sides. All right, so I want to show that this function has a solution, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to find a couple of values of f that are on either side of 0. Now you might have to do some trial and error to find values. Now if I do f of 0, right, then x cubed, x, sine of x, those are all 0. So f of 0 would be a negative 11. All right. So now if we could find a value of f, right, if we can find an x that will give us a positive value of f, then we know that it has to pass through 0, right? So I'm going to pick pi because that's easy to at least to do the sign of, right? The sign of pi is 0. So we're basically going to get pi cubed plus pi minus 11. All right, now you can probably see that, 3.14 cubed, that's about 27, that's about 30, so it's probably negative, right? Even without a calculator, but I could put this into my calculator, and what do I get here? I get a 23.148 and so on. Okay, so it keeps going, but I'm going to round it off. All right, so I know that f of 0 is negative, f of pi is positive, so that means so f of x has to be equal to 0 at some value of x, some x value, between 0 and pi. Okay, so and at that point, whatever that is, then this equation will be satisfied. So there is a solution. We're just trying to show that there exists a solution, right? So I guess the conclusion is that x cubed plus x plus sine of x equals 11 at some value of x. All right, so that's really all we can find from that. Now we could probably take different values of x, right, and kind of narrow it down, get closer and closer to 0 at some point, right? We had to be able to find some value between 0 and pi. So we could just do it by trial and error and find the solution to that. But we know based on those 2 points that the solution must exist. So, all right. That's all there is for this section, and I'll see you in class.